For some reason, my TikTok feed has been flooded with videos about some weird bakery drama between TikTok bakers and Walmart.
I've seen like 3 videos of small business bakers basically crashing out about the Walmart heart cakes.
I don't know if it's because Valentine's Day just passed, but this drama involves a cake shaped like a heart.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
In September of last year, there was a woman who bought a cake from Walmart and it looked fantastic. Woman can't believe the cake she gets at the Walmart bakery for $17.
Bro, I literally cannot, y'all. It looks just like the picture. Hold on. Oh, and she did a heart for me. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash out and scream.
After that video went viral, people were like, does Walmart really make cakes that look that good for that cheap? Well, yes they do. This is it. It's called the vintage heart cake. Apparently it's a seasonal item. You can customize your cake however you want, and it only costs between $10 and $20. Now that it's a new year and Valentine's Day has come and gone, the cake has gone viral once again, and you can see all of the wonderful, look how nice these look. They look elegant, they look fantastic, and it's only $17. People are saying, I want to go to America just for the Walmart cakes. How much if I wanted to get it customized? Between $17 to $23.
I got the viral Walmart heart cake for $14. Well,
Whoa.
really it was like 10, but with tax, I guess. He rung it up as a round cake, so I guess y'all just go in there and show him a picture. I stay in Katy, so I went to this Walmart. So I don't know if every Walmart does it, but yeah, I'm so happy.
Listen to the joy in her voice. This seems great. After seeing all those videos, I was like, I don't get what the problem is. Why are people complaining about a $17 cake that looks pretty good? Well, TikTok bakers weren't having it. Here we have a baker based out in Orlando, Florida called Bird's Bakery. And you can see here she makes heart cakes. I'm guessing this is a birthday cotton candy cake. So Bird's Bakery has some words for Walmart.
We discussed the Walmart vintage heart cake drama and why it really upsets and affects me as a home baker and business owner. So Walmart recently started selling vintage heart cakes for only $5 to $20. It's extremely cheap for one of these cakes. The reason why I'm mad is not what you think. Don't care if Walmart's gonna undersell me for a vintage heart cake. But what? Times are tough right now, and if you want that cute look for your birthday photo, then I am so glad that Walmart has a cheaper option. But what is actually grinding my gears here are the people in the comments under videos advertising the cake, complaining about what home bakers are charging for vintage heart cakes. I just find that highly disrespectful to everybody who puts so much time and effort into their cake. Especially when having a birthday cake is a luxury. It is not a need. You do not get to tell these—
Whoa, what? I have never heard anyone call a cake a luxury. A Rolex, caviar, a sports car, those are luxuries. But having a cake on Valentine's Day or your birthday? Happy birthday, little Timmy. Oh, I couldn't get you a cake this year because it's a luxury we cannot afford. Eat your apples.
A birthday cake is a luxury. It is not a need. You do not get to tell these people how they're going to price their items when they know their worth. Let me just explain to you why home bakers charge so much money for heart cakes. The biggest reason are ingredients. Walmart, you are not going to get real buttercream cake. Getting something made with shortening, artificial flavoring, and ingredients. These cakes were shipped to them from some warehouse. Simply just slapped together.
Okay, so she's saying that the quality of the Walmart cakes aren't going to be the same as the cake that she's making, and that's why she charges $70 instead of $17 for the heart cake. Fair enough, I guess. The time it took to put into the cake is more. The ingredients are better.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better bitches, better money, my clothes better, my shoes better, I work harder.
But not everyone believes that. Currently watching the small business bakers beefing with Walmart heart cakes when I know exactly where most of them buy their, quote, high quality ingredients. Yeah. It rhymes with hams. Like Sam's Club?
From a home baker, though, getting a handmade cake start from finish. Some people use box cakes, but for me, I make everything from scratch. Right off the bat, the quality of ingredients are going to be drastically different. Also, do you know how expensive butter is? It's about 8 sticks of butter to bake a cake start to finish. But with everything else combined, that's at least $30 worth of ingredients, not including the labor. Secondly, Walmart is a huge company that can buy stuff in bulk, which will naturally make their cost to produce goods a lot cheaper, so they can charge less money.
Butter is expensive, that's true. Walmart can obviously afford to buy all their ingredients in bulk. But why are we fighting about cake right now? Have you seen the price of eggs? I haven't had an egg in weeks. Ugh, I'm losing gains. Protein intake is at an all-time low.
But on the other hand, they're probably underpaying their employees at the same time. There was a talented baker behind every cake made at Walmart. They are probably getting paid minimum wage when they could start their own home bakery and make a lot more. And then lastly, you're also paying for the skill level from the home baker.
This is something that I actually had to look up. She's making the point that Walmart is probably underpaying their staff. When I checked Indeed, bakeries' hourly salaries in the United States are $16. And that's on the average end. And there's a pretty popular Walmart baker on TikTok who said in the comments that she makes $20 an hour. And her name is Nia, and she's from North Carolina. Cake decorator, not a professional. I'm gonna let Bird's Bakery finish her point, and then I'm gonna show you Nia's page.
And then lastly, you're also paying for the skill level from the home baker. If your Walmart even makes vintage heart cakes, we're going to be as attentive to detail as a custom cake artist. So if you order from a small business or order from Walmart, that's none of my business, and I really don't care. But please don't undervalue these people because you can get it cheaper.
Oh, she left the cap cut in. That's good editing right there. Comments aren't great for her. Who cares? Get the Walmart cake, y'all. Times are hard. I'm gonna go buy a Walmart heart cake now just because. Birthday cakes are a luxury? Supporting small businesses and not supporting corporations is one thing. But for some reason, these cake TikTokers are basically calling everyone broke if you don't buy from them. Guys, you're paying for my skill and experience. I milked the cow. I collected the eggs straight from the hen. Walmart would never do such a thing. And if you can't afford my labor, you're broke.
I've seen like 3 videos of small business bakers basically crashing out about the Walmart heart cake. Because not y'all basically calling people poor because they decide to go to Walmart and get a heart cake and spend it instead of spending $180 to $120 with y'all for your supposed high quality ingredients that you get at Costco and Sam's Club. Please stop lying to us that every single one of you makes every cake from scratch. Like, y'all, no. Stop lying to us. The economy is insane right now. And to literally sit here and basically like bash and call people poor because they decide to get a cake from Walmart that's significantly cheaper than the cake that you're going to provide is wild. And Walmart cake actually isn't bad. I've had Walmart cake for my daughter's birthday and it was actually pretty good. So I'm going to stick to Walmart, boo-boo. Sorry.
I didn't know this was such a huge topic of discussion. How many people are getting cakes that this many commenters are so passionate about it? The only time I ever buy cake, ever, is usually for my mom's birthday. That's it. Wait, hold on. Once I got a cake from my sister. I put a picture of myself on her cake for her birthday. You're welcome, Chloe, by the way. Me, after watching the small business bakers tweak out over Walmart heart cake and basically calling people brokies for not wanting to pay $100 for a 2-inch cake and saying that a birthday cake is a luxury. So going back to Nia's page, she's a cake decorator. And she says that she didn't get trained by Walmart. She applied for the job and she kind of learned on the fly. And the only reason I know this is because she answers every single person's questions in the comments. How much do they charge for this? $22. What do y'all do with the scraps? Food compost. Someone even asked if she's gonna start selling her own from home. No, I'm busy outside of work doing cakes. It's not in my itinerary. Plus, I only like decorating at work. The first thing that I noticed is that Walmart is obviously using boxed cake mix. Somebody even said, worked at Walmart, biggest bakery in the area, bought cake mix by the pallets because it's controlled consistency. It's actually quite interesting to watch. She's very talented for someone who didn't get trained by Walmart. Like, she's actually learning on the fly. She decorates cupcakes. Is that a bouquet of flowers that she decorated? Adding the icing, smoothing it out. And this is the finished product. It looks nice. Another nice looking cake. Honestly, these are pretty good. I'm sure every Walmart doesn't have a Nia that takes care and puts effort into their work. But it's good to see that Walmart bakers aren't as inexperienced as some people may have thought.
And then lastly, you're also paying for the skill level from the home baker.
But we're not done yet because the drama continues. Let's hear part 2 of what Bird's Bakery had to say about Walmart.
Decorate this cake with me while we talk about the Walmart vintage heart cake drama and how I got canceled because of it. I made a video yesterday with the basic message behind it being just because you can buy a cake for really cheap at Walmart does not mean you can undervalue home bakers and the prices that they're charging. I then went on to explain why home bakers charge the prices they do and why they can never be as cheap as Walmart. I didn't think it was that crazy to claim and really not that serious, but you guys did not take it that way. I try to be an extremely unproblematic person in the sense where if I truly don't think I'm 100% right on a situation, I'm not really going to speak on it. Since a lot of people were disagreeing with me, I took some time to self-reflect on whether or not I was actually in the wrong. And honestly, I really don't think that I was in the wrong. I do think I could have worded things better though. Some of the main concerns that I've been seeing in the comments, first and biggest one being that I called a cake a luxury item. I did not expect this to get the amount of backlash that it did, and honestly, I intended it in a very humble way. In the sense that having a cake is not a necessity to live life, and if you get one every year for your birthday, then you should consider yourself extremely lucky because there are so many people out there that do not.
Cake is not luxury. Custom cakes are. Okay, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I'm not buying wedding cakes every year for my birthday, you know?
worded it as a non-necessity because people did not like that word. I still, however, do agree with my claim. Having a cake is a non-essential for your life. It is a simple joy, and if you are lucky enough to receive one on your birthday, then I think that you should be really grateful for that. Finally, I had a lot of people commenting, well, I can't afford a home baker's price, so I'm just gonna go to Walmart anyways, or this video put me onto Walmart cakes because I'm not paying that price. I genuinely do not care. I am so glad, actually, that Walmart has the ability to produce cheaper cakes for people who do want them, because guess what? Not everyone can spend $85 on a cake, and I even said that in the video, how happy I am for that. I had in making this video was not to convince you to go buy from a home bakery or to shame you into stop buying from Walmart. I just think it's unfair for people to expect home bakers to be able to afford to produce cakes at the price that Walmart can, because that's impossible. But I also don't think it's fair for home bakers to expect people to stop buying Walmart cakes, because we live in a time where stuff is so expensive and not everybody can afford an expensive cake. I really had no ill intentions in this video, but unfortunately it was taken that way, so if I did offend anybody or made anybody mad, then I really am sorry. Part of why people were mad is because they felt as though I was attacking them for purchasing something cheaper and not being able to afford something more expensive. Even though I never said that in the video, all that they chose to hear is that I said Walmart bad, don't buy from Walmart, Walmart for bad people. The video is currently taken down because I got a community guideline strike. I didn't really feel like that was necessary.
Why would you get a community guideline strike? People were that mad that she criticized Walmart cakes that they started reporting her video? Stop it. Can we stop?
I did appeal it, but I don't really know. I got some people commenting, I can't believe you deleted it, ha ha ha. I screen recorded it. Girl, post it. I don't care. Other people have been posting it. The video is still up on my YouTube and Instagram. Go watch it there if you feel like it. Lastly, and the most hurtful thing that happened is that people were saying that my cake was ugly. In fact, someone even said that my cake looked like it was from Shein. Yes, that's just what I get when I put a
Someone said her cake looks like it's from Shein? It looks fine. I wouldn't say it's ugly.
Controversial opinion out there. People are going to be able to attack my work, and I would be lying if I didn't say it made me sad, but you know what? That was probably their intention, so congratulations, you guys got what you wanted. It was a practice cake on a dummy cake that I just keep in the freezer to keep redecorating for practice purposes. I only recently started my baking business, and I'm still learning so much, and I feel like that's why I'm so passionate about defending other home bakers who are so much more talented than I am. This cake decorating is freaking hard, y'all. I feel like for the people who have mastered this art, they deserve to get paid what they deserve to get paid. Even goes for Walmart employees who are not getting paid enough for their talented artwork. If you follow me from that video, then thank you for your support, because I'm just a girl who loves a sweet little treat.
That video actually made me a little sad. You know, it is very hard being a small business owner. I have a friend who makes cookies and cakes, but she only does it during certain times of the year. And I keep telling her to make it into a business, but the amount of money she spends on ingredients is outrageous. I honestly don't even know why this is drama. Maybe because of the wording in her first video, that's why people are upset. It seemed like she was calling people broke for not buying expensive cakes.
Walmart has been charging $5 to $25 for these vintage heart cakes in the States. I'm not sure if it's the same in Canada, but these are the prices that they're paying in the States for these cakes. While this is undeniably a great deal for, you know, some of the cakes, some of them do kind of look like Doritos, but whatever, that's besides the point.
What? They look like Doritos?
Y'all need to stop comparing the two, because they're not the same cake, not the same thing. Yes, it's the same shape and have like similar, you know, design elements, but they're not the same cake. And as a person who is a consumer, you have every right to choose how much you want to pay for something. You want to pay $15 to $20, that is your right. That's your budget. That is your right, and you shouldn't be taught, like, you know, down upon because you don't want to spend $100 on the cake. And then as a baker, you know, you shouldn't like talk down on the Walmart cakes, whatever, just because your price is $100 and people can't afford your cake. People can like your work and just not afford it, and you shouldn't have to compare your work to a big major company because it's not the same cake.
Oh, okay, great. This discourse is never ending. Honestly, buy cake wherever you want to buy cake. You should really support small business owners, and if you can afford to spend $100 on a cake, go right ahead. People go to Walmart because it's easily accessible and it's cheap, not because they're a great company. Walmart made $642.6 billion in 2024, okay? They can afford to cheap out on some $20 cakes. That's all I wanted to talk about. There's nothing more to talk about cake. At least we're not talking about hyper-realistic cakes, because that was annoying. Remember that trend? That used to freak me out. What are we doing?